Daylight, my MVVs, welcome.
Now, anxiety is rumored to have raided the royal house as the most trusted servant of the Ooni of Ife raised an alarm and, ran to Dr. Elizabeth and called for help because he noticed something must have gone wrong with the Ooni of Ife. As I said that he plunged into a completely different realm, muttering and chanting and calling for the help of Queen Naomi. Now, what is this whole drama all about is what, in fact, my God, my God, my God, my God. Who knows a very good writer who knows how to write, embellish stories and publish, because these things will make for a very good African kind of novel. Now, what happened was that they say shortly after Kabiesi had his dinner, usually after his dinner, they will give him some time to do some paperwork and they will come and do their usuals that they do before he goes to bed. He is a very big king. He's got a lot of royal servants who are very loyal, who are there at his beck and call. But now, one of his most trusted servants was standing just beside his royal bedroom when he went in there. So usually when he enters, okay, he doesn't enter his royal bedroom. He doesn't enter with the front. He enters with the back, okay? He goes into his royal bedroom where Kabiesi sleeps. He doesn't go, like he doesn't enter with his front. He enters with his back. Now, they said anyways, I'll come to that issue later. So we heard that soon after the royal servant closed his door, that he sat down, as in he entered, and it looks like he was doing whatever he was doing. But the royal servant said he heard a very strange noise inside the bedroom where the monarch entered, as it is rumored and speculated on social media that he heard a very strange noise, okay? And then the atmosphere, everything just changed. Then the lights were going on and off, on and off. But because of then again, he now heard kick boom, like it was almost as if Kabiesi fell, and it was like, when somebody falls and was trying to hold stuff, the things fail as well. Now he knew that at that point there was a problem. So they say he raised alarm and went straight to Dr. Elizabeth. Why did he go to Dr. Elizabeth? Now, if you are conversant with the things that happens with the Ooni of Ife, you find out, I don't know if you have seen that before. When Ooni of Ife is alighting from a vehicle or entering into a vehicle, you see that he will be surrounded by people. People will have to cover him. You know why they cover him? They cover him because he is king. You are not supposed to see him bend down. Do you understand? Not to talk of being on the floor. Even his most trusted servant is a sacrilege for the trusted servant to see him like that. The one person who can see him like that is his wife. Any of these women can see him like that. They have the reason. Of course, yes, they can see. But you, the servant, or anyone who is far beneath him, or me, who is an outsider completely, can never ever see Ooni like that. So because the servant, of course, they do know their laws, ran first to go and meet the wife, so that the wife will come. If he is in a bad position, they can take him and put him back. But when Dr. Elizabeth came and saw his situation, Dr. Elizabeth stayed there and started making calls. Now, they called some elders who in turn called some of the Ifa serving Ifa priests, because they have Ifa priests that are serving inside the palace. And they now called them and they came. When they came, they found out that he had plunged into a completely different realm. Yeah, that's what we are hearing, that he plunged into a completely different realm and he was muttering something in his mouth. He was chanting stuff in his mouth, a lot of chanting. As a matter of fact, they said some of the things that Kabiesi were chanting made a lot of sense, has to do with their traditional things, the gods, the deities. You know, they have different kinds of deities in Ife land. Ife land is a land known for several deities. They said Ife land had like 401 deities before now, but 200 of those deities they have been turned to monument for, tourism and all of that. And right now they have 201 deities in the land of Ife. But there is one living deity, and that living deity happens to be the Ooni of Ife, the Arole Oduduwa. So they said some of the things he was chanting. He was chanting a language that is synonymous to a deity, like different languages synonymous to certain deities, or different chanting synonymous to different deities. Those were the chanting that were coming or was coming out of his mouth. That's the Ooni of Ife. Then he started muttering something that they didn't know what he was muttering. But one thing they know that they heard very well was that he was calling on Olori Naomi's help. Hey, hey, I don't know again. That he was calling on Naomi to come and help him. He was calling on Naomi, telling Naomi cannot leave him like that. Naomi needs to know how far they have come. Naomi needs to know that the other time Naomi left first and met the ancestors and left him alone to suffer in the wicked world. And then now Naomi is here with him and Naomi doesn't want to help him. Naomi should stay and help him. Naomi should come back and help him. Naomi should come and save him. They said that was all that his imperial majesty was chanting, was muttering the entire time that he plunged into that realm that he was. It was when the Ifa priests, the 7 Ifa priests, they came, 2 of them, as they were called, they entered, they did their chanting, blah, 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 all these things that they will be throwing water, throwing those, their water, throwing all of this, going around, doing the things that they were doing. All of this time, they said it was Dr. Elizabeth that was inside that place with them. Then the brother, the elder brother, there's this elder brother that looks a little light skinned, that even though he's old, I think he's a very handsome man, with due respect. Yeah, they said he had also been called, that he was there. Dr. Elizabeth was there. The 2 Ifa priests were there. Others were all outside, but inside, where Kabiesi was muttering and chanting all of these things, it was all of these people that were there. They said it took them over 47 minutes to go round and round, to do all of these things that they did, for Kabiesi to realize what had happened. At that time, they have moved him from where he fell to his bed, and then he became okay again. This is what we are hearing. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.